In this video, we're going to talk about solution concentration. Now, there are many ways to express solution concentration, but we're going to focus on three ways out here. And the first is called molarity. So I'm just going to section this out into three. The first way is expressing the concentration in molarity. The unit of molarity is moles per liter, also represented with a capital M. And the way to express molarity is it's simply the number of moles of solute over the volume of the solution in liters. So if you divide those two, you end up with molarity. Okay. Now, the next type unit of concentration is molality. Molality is expressed in moles per kilogram. Okay. Also denoted with a small letter m. And this is expressed as the number of moles of solute over the kilograms of solvent. It's important to understand that this is kilograms of solvent, and out here this is liters of solution. So sometimes students will confuse molarity and molality and think that that's going to be kilograms of solution, but it's really kilograms of solvent. So sometimes a question is going to give you something where you'll have to kind of subtract out the solute from the solution to be able to get the mass of the solvent. The third unit of concentration we'll look at is mole fraction. And mole fraction is denoted with this kind of a symbol, which is actually called CHI, chi. Okay. Now that's a Greek symbol or a Greek letter. And mole fraction is simply the number of moles of whatever component you're looking at. So let's call it the solute in this case, over the total number of moles. And when we say total number of moles, we're really saying that is the moles of solute plus solvent. Okay, that's the mole fraction. There are no units to mole fraction because it's a fraction, so any unit on top is going to cancel any unit below, and so it's always going to be a number without a unit. Okay. To understand this a little better, let's take a look at some examples. Okay. So let's say we have 0.500 moles of sugar in 1.5 liters of a sugar water solution. And the question is, what's the molarity or what's the concentration in molar of this solution? So the molarity, capital M, is equal to the moles of sugar, which is the solute, 0.500 moles, divided by the total volume of the solution in liters, which it's given to us in liters, so we don't need to do anything. And then we just divide those two numbers, so that gives us 0.33 molar, also known as moles per liter. So that's an example of how to find the molarity. Let's take a look at an example of how to find the molality. So let's say we have 0.75 moles of sugar dissolved in 2.0 kilograms of water. So the molarity is simply going to be the moles of sugar over the kilograms of solvent. So that's going to be 0.75 over 2.0 kilograms. That's the molality, which gives us 0.38 moles per kilogram, or small m which is also, by the way, known as molal. Molal. Okay. Let's take a look at another example for mole fraction. So that's good. I'm just going to write that out here. So let's say we have 0.50 moles of sugar, and that is in 2.5 moles of water. So the mole fraction of the sugar is going to be 0.50 moles over the total number of moles, which is going to be 0.50 plus 2.5. That's going to be 0.50 over 0.50 plus 2.50, which gives us 1 over 6, or 0.17